Russell Westbrook making some explosive comments in his exit interview for the Lakers. He does admit that this season was a failure, but his reasons for why it was a failure are absolutely hilarious. Westbrook says he was never given a fair chance on the Lakers, and even though LeBron James and Anthony Davis, they were saying let Russ be Russ, he says that's not true. That's not what happened in the season. He also doesn't understand why he didn't get along with Frank Vogel, because all of his other coaches, he didn't really have that clash with them. But then here on the Lakers, it was a big deal. But this is where it gets crazy. Westbrook mentions that he averaged a triple-double last season. And because he didn't get triple-doubles like that this season for the Lakers, that this is obviously a failure. And here's the exact quote. Obviously, I'm coming off averaging a triple-double, so anything less than that would not be a good season for me in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? End of the quote. So this is bad because clearly he thinks that stats are more important than winning. When you come to a team like the Lakers, you got LeBron, you got Anthony Davis, you're not supposed to get triple-doubles. You've got other guys that are going to get assists. They're going to get rebounds. That's not your role. Your role is to win. But he's looking at it like, if I don't get a triple-double, that's a L. It reminds me of Carmelo Anthony. At one point in his career, he felt the same way about scoring. If he didn't score 30 points in a game, win or lose, he thought that wasn't a good game. So he's playing mind games. He's out there. He's like, okay, are we winning? Are we losing? I don't have a triple-double. I'm doing bad. So now I got to go into overdrive. I got to try to get the triple-double. It's funny because this was a debate earlier in the season. People were talking about, if you get a triple-double, does that mean that you had a good game? And because of Russell Westbrook, a lot of people were saying, yeah, just because you get a triple-double doesn't mean that you had a good game. And then that's when they started the whole hooper versus casual. They're saying if you never played basketball, if you're not an NBA player, you shouldn't even be talking about this because you don't know what you're talking about. But stats don't always mean that you're having a good game. So let me know in the comments section what you think about that. If you get a triple-double, does that mean you had a good game? Or is it possible to get a triple-double and still have a bad game? And what do you think about Westbrook's comments? How delusional is he, right? No self-awareness for all of the things that went wrong with him in LA. All of the turnovers, all of the terrible misses, the air balls, hitting the side of the backboard, the top of the backboard, his shooting percentages, his response to fans saying Westbrook. Of course, when you have that type of response, even more people are going to start calling you Westbrook. It's hard to imagine Westbrook coming back to this team next season. He doesn't like that. Get back. He can't touch Neo. Let's go. Get him up out of here, coach. We got him. Easy work, Neo. Woo! Gonna have to play that.